Everybody, I have another new layout for you today. This one uses my coffee themed How to Kill a Kit style, and I am using a brand new release cut file from Gwen's shop, Cut to You. This is going to be the home banner, and I will link it down below. I have all of these gorgeous papers from my How to Kill a Kit with style, and I am going to back that cut file with all the pretty patterns. I am going to go ahead and use this gorgeous wood grain paper as my background. A couple of things. Number one, I love how this layout turned out. It turned out so gorgeous and perfect. I am so excited to share it with you. I had a really good, everything was just clicking kind of couple creative days, and I was able to really use and create some layouts that I truly loved, including this one. So I have a photo here of a coffee mug that I recently bought. It has a cute little saying on it, and I wanted to document my morning coffee because it is something that occurs every morning without let up. I'm going to back my photo using one of these papers from that Document 365 hybrid collection that I purchased from Ashley Horton at the cut shop. I'm going to mat my photo with this beautiful paper. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop my photo up on some foam tape and kind of put it at an angle. So you can still read the home part. You still know what you're looking at, but the photo is just kind of in there. I'm going to go ahead and ink up my photo with some Distress Oxide in Vintage Photo because I want it to really stand out and away from the cut file. So cute. And now I'm going to grab some coffee filters. All right, so when I went through and I watched everybody's videos that was playing along with How to Kill a Kit style in January, Kelsey had coffee filters in her kit, and I thought, how perfect is that? I keep coffee filters in my scrapbook room because they pick up embossing powder. I use them as a tool in my scrapbooking room. So I just grabbed a couple of them and I'm going to put them on my layout. So thank you, Kelsey, for that amazing tip and trick. And that was just awesome. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use these coffee filters to create kind of open spaces away from my background paper. And this is going to allow me to go ahead and put embellishments in those areas. How adorable. I love it. Next, once I get my photo down here, we're going to start to play with some embellishments. Now, I cut this cut file really big. Because I wanted to be able to use some of my coffee embellishments, but I didn't have a ton of them. And I just decided I wanted something nice and big. And plus, I want that home to be part of what will continue to be my title, which is what I'm going to work on now. So I'm going to grab these Simple Story alphabet papers from my kit, and I'm going to go ahead and spell out my title. So my full title is going to be Home is Where the Coffee Is. And in creating this title, I've discovered that these stickers are old enough now that they've lost some of their stick. So after I had this title all together, I had to come back in and glue this title down with some wet glue, which was tedious and not cool, but now I know for next time that they aren't very sticky. Next up, I have these gorgeous wood veneer pieces from Colorcast. I actually discovered these after I had already built my kit, but I threw them in at the end and I was like, you know what, we're doing it. I'm adding them because then I can use them. And so these are from Colorcast Designs. And I'm also going to add just a couple of the little die cuts, some of the hybrid die cuts from my kit. And I'm going to use a bunch of those journalet stickers from Studio 40 as well to create my clusters. This was the first layout I created with my January How to Kill a Kit with style, and I love it. I love these patterns. I love how these colors work together. And I am so inspired by this kit that I actually think that I'm going to get my whole to-do list for this kit done. Isn't that awesome? just because I'm inspired by it. It's so, so sweet and good. And I'm also like super excited to build my kit for February. So I'm just going to go through, I'm going through those cute little acrylic pieces, and I'm going to pop them into these clusters. So now I have most of the basic cluster elements together. And I just want to add a little bit more to them, right? I just want to add some background pieces to kind of really fill them out. And I'm going to do that with those journal it stickers from Studio 40. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to add sticker, one of those lovely little sticker pieces like behind each of my clusters, and then I also have the little washi tape up at the top. I'm keeping my clusters pretty minimal for me. You guys know how much I love to like layer and layer and layer, but for these I wanted to keep it pretty simple, and I wanted to make sure that when you looked at the page you got like the title and the photo, and just keep the clusters kind of small. They are really nice and well thought together, and they're gorgeous, but I don't need a lot of clustering or a lot of embellishment on this page because I have all those other elements from the cut file and the photo. So I'm just giving everything a really good press down. I'm using older stickers, older products. I want to make sure everything is going to stick to my page and not peel up. And like I said, unfortunately, I came back a day or two later and those letter stickers were all popped up. But that's okay. That's why we use our stash. That's why we're focusing on getting it onto pages, even if we have to do it with a little bit of extra glue, and then we're done. If you're playing along this month, grab some coffee filters and pop them into your kit. Look how pretty they turned out. They turned out so cute. I love them. So I'm just adding the last little bits and pieces. I'm really just making sure that these clusters don't look too minimal, that they have enough kind of bulk and depth to suit my style and my taste. And there's where we're going to call this one all finished. Thank you for joining me today. If you haven't yet, head over to Cut to You, grab some of Gwen's newest cut files. She only has a couple releasing January and February, so it's an easy, like budget-friendly purchase that will add so much to your scrapbooking. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, everybody, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye.